Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Drink Minimum. Survivors. I'm actually the last man standing. Our buddy, comedy legend Mike Ward, is back from the rest he got.
Exactly.
After getting the Rona.
I got the Rona. I'm so short of breath, but apart from that, everything's good.
You know why it's good? Because you got good rest. How did you get good rest, Mike?
By sleeping on a Polysleep mattress.
That's it.
Yeah.
Polysleep.ca is the website. What kind of mattresses do they got, Mike?
They have antimicrobial mattresses.
You killed the virus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I beat coronavirus.
And they're so comfortable.
That's why they're shutting Shanghai down, because they only ship to Canada.
That's why. If they would have international shipping, especially to Asia, we wouldn't have this problem
We
right now.
wouldn't be killing dogs in Asia.
You know you could get 25% off if you use the promo code 2DRINK in the
Really?
entire month of April.
God damn.
Yeah, 2DRINK. The number 2 and then drink. And they also have, Poseidon was telling me, if you sleep with multiple people on the same bed and you're rolling around, it will not shift. So you
Okay.
can get a good night's sleep while the person next to you has Tourette's and seizures, and you wouldn't even know about it.
That means my wife can have her fucking annoying epileptic seizures.
Yeah.
And I can still get a fucking nice shut-eye.
Yeah, you just wake up and you're like,
That bitch can die,
Yeah.
and I can wake up rested and take care of the funeral arrangements.
use promo code 2DRINK to get 25% off that unnecessary death, and then call Polysleep to get rid of the corpse.
Exactly.
That's it. Polysleep.ca. Promo code 2DRINK. Poseidon, was that the ad you wanted?
Yes, that was fantastic.
Oh, something fucking weird happened to me when I was in the, because I got coronavirus, and then I didn't want to give it to my wife, so I went to the country house. And when I'm at the country house, for some reason, I like country things. Like I listen to country music when I'm there. I never listen to country music in the city. And I was I fucked my cousins.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to fuck my cousins.
Every time at the country house.
That's the only reason why I bought the place.
Don't ever come find me at the city. That would be weird.
Fuck, I shouldn't have bought that apartment in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I regret that one. No, but my brother been talking to me about a series called Yellowstone.
Is it good?
It's really good, but it's like I started watching one episode in Montreal, and it's very country. Like, it's Kevin Costner, and he's on a ranch. And I watched for like a minute, and I was like, I'm not watching this bullshit. But then I was at the country house, and I was like, I need me some Kevin Costner. So I started it, and I started watching it, and Yan had told me he watched it and liked it. And
That's a dead giveaway. That's going to be a shit show.
But I watched it and I liked it. And the thing I liked about it was they didn't over-explain what the characters, like what they were about, who they were, blah, blah, blah. I'm watching and I'm like, I'm having trouble figuring out, but like, what do they do for a living? Why are they at war? And after like 4 episodes, I realized I started watching season 4.
Oh, yeah.
So
you didn't come from the beginning.
I didn't even know. And I had texted Yan. I go, after like 20 minutes of the first show, I go, it's really good. And that fucking chick in the fire is crazy hot. And but he has no idea what I'm talking about. The chick in the fire.
He's not even that far
there's
ahead.
a fire. And I go, fuck, I don't know why. I want to fuck a burn victim. I send him that as a joke. Because there's a scene where the hot chick, like there's like a cougar type chick, she has sex and you can tell she's got burns on her back. So
Nice.
I send that to Yan and he just answers ha ha ha, but he has no idea why I want to fuck burn victims.
He's got the Rona dementia.
Yeah. So then I was like, fuck, I'm going to go on Pornhub and I'm just going to search burn victims and then I'll...
Do they have that category?
They don't. And but I figured it'd be either search results 0 or something disgusting, and I'll send the screen grab to Yan. So I search burn victims in Pornhub.
And Yan comes out.
No, and I sent you guys the thing. I got a thing that came up that said that it was your search could be for illegal and abusive sexual material. So I got a thing telling me.
I didn't see that. When'd you send that?
I sent it like a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so fuck. So I was like, God damn. Fucking Pornhub is going to tell the government.
They're a bunch of narcs.
Yeah, and plus, like, I wrote burn victims. I wanted to see people that, ex-burn victims that are doing well.
But you said victims, so it could have
Yeah.
been people that are victims of burning.
Yeah, I think that's what they thought it was. But you know how shitty it'd be if, let's say I got arrested for that. Like we were talking about this when we had Schultz on. In Canadian prisons, they put the rapists and the pedophiles and the guys that search for burn victim porn in a special wing. So they'd put me in with all the fucking freaks, and then I'd be like, I'm not one of them. I just fucking, it was a goof. It was a goof. So then they'd send me back to general population, and then the prisoners would be like, aren't you that guy that was hanging out with the
child
pedophiles?
molesters? Yeah, you're gonna get fucked.
It was a goof.
It was a goof.
Season 4. I don't know what I'm doing.
You gotta be there. It's a be there moment. You guys know Kevin Costner, but it's if you used a VPN, that wouldn't have happened.
No, I know, and I have a VPN.
Because in Canada, it's illegal. You should have said it to Saudi Arabia. They would have been like, the new ones. Yeah, sure. Come check out the new videos.
I have a VPN on my phone, and
Of
for
these
some
yappy
reason,
bitches getting burned.
the only times I turn it off is when I'm downloading like illegal UFC feeds, or just whenever I'm doing anything that's not legal.
You turn off the VPN.
It's just never on, and then it's like sometimes I'll be like, I'll go on Netflix and I'll be like, why is everything in Swedish?
Yeah. Because you have it on for the wrong reasons. Because we were talking about VPN and downloading this stuff. Saudi Arabia, did you see the clip that went viral making fun of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris?
No.
I
Like
did
an
not.
SNL type sketch.
From Saudi Arabia?
I didn't even know comedy was legal there. Still, I mean, you can't criticize the royal family, but you could make fun of Biden. So they're making fun of Biden and Kamala Harris. Now, I do think the person that's dressed up as Kamala Harris is a man dressed as a woman because, you know, they're free with comedy, but they're not going to let these bitches get on TV. And it's going viral. It's like an SNL type. They're just making fun of Biden being lost.
Okay.
Everyone's aware. You found it, no?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the page is loading. I'm sorry.
You can find it on Twitter. You can find, like, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Is it funny or no?
I don't.
It's in Arabic?
I don't know.
Or in English.
You want to bring that shit up?
Arabic.
Let's bring it
Sure.
up.
I mean, you could, yeah. I don't find it.
It must be like hacky as fuck. Is
Yeah.
it like
it's
Mexican
hack. It's like
comedy?
SNL, yeah.
But it might be funny for
But
like
it's fun for us to watch.
like fun. Yeah, there you go.
Oh. Is that guy supposed to be Biden?
Yeah, that's Biden. That's the best
Okay.
they could do. I mean,
God damn, he does not.
wait till you see Kamala. Click on play, bro. What's going
Yeah, I
on?
will.
It's horrible.
That's terrible.
It's, first
I
of all,
I regret. You know what? I'm very
Can
sorry.
I say something? Can I say something?
Hold on.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Yeah. Multiple
funnier.
people were
Now
shot.
this is comedy. Finally, these fucking Saudis know how to make us laugh.
Did you hear about the people today? They got shot.
Yeah, I saw
the New
it.
York subway.
Yeah. Was that a terrorist attack?
Well, that's terrorizing, no?
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, yeah, you're right.
Are you
Yeah, as
asking
soon
if they
as
were
you're
Muslim?
killing people, it's automatically a terrorist.
Yeah,
Are you
no, it was
asking if they were
random
Muslim?
people.
Is that what you're asking?
No, that's not what I'm asking.
Because I
It's
feel like
exactly what you're asking.
because you literally went from Saudi Arabian jokes to terror in New York.
So wait, hold on. Only Muslims can be terrorists.
That's what we're asking you.
It
No.
used to be Irish people could.
Yeah.
And then the Muslims stole our shit.
Yeah, they cornered the
They
game.
fuck-
They had the IRA or some shit.
IRA guys
Still have the IRA.
got
not
taken
the
over.
Russians. The
Irish.
The Irish. Thank
Yeah.
you.
He already said Irish. How did
Yeah,
they lose that?
but yeah, what's that thing they had? The IRA.
Yeah.
No, they still have the IRA.
The Irish Republican Army.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay, or was that the IRA? No. Okay, no.
You think of the NRA.
You're thinking of the IRS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the IRS is also still there, sadly.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, fucked up shit. Did you guys see the footage?
Yeah, you have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, I saw the footage that they showed. There was a lot of blood.
Okay.
People screaming. One guy on the floor with blood on his cell phone, taking selfies.
Yeah, that
He's
was weird.
taking
Doesn't-
selfies.
yeah, it doesn't seem like it's the right time for that. Or he was looking at TikTok videos. Either
damn.
way,
I wonder if he's like, I'm gonna go viral.
yeah, it doesn't seem like the appropriate time for that.
I hope he was looking at videos.
From what I saw on his screen, he had videos up. It looked like reels.
What a
Oh, that's
loser!
funny.
What a fucking loser!
He was like, Charlie D'Amelio. Yeah, she can dance like it's nobody's business. My leg is killing me. What you talking about, Wallace? It's like that. It's a lot of that. Yeah.
That's so stupid.
It'd be funny if he was doing a TikTok dance when he's bleeding.
Yeah. But I saw something that pissed me the fuck off so much though about that. There were people complaining that
Why is the train late?
no, they were calling Uber and Lyft scumbags because that was in Brooklyn, I think, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
There was surge.
There was a
prices.
price surge.
Well,
And they're
that's
like,
how it works, though.
Shame on you, Uber. But hold on.
It's supply and demand, lady. You want a
that's
cab? You want me to come to that war zone? Be prepared to pay the extra $4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. That's
Yeah.
a good one. Yeah.
You're
Yeah, plus-
asking Ahmed to risk his fucking
Plus,
life? Are you
those
crazy?
guys aren't even taxi drivers.
Yeah.
They're just regular dudes
Yeah.
that are letting you get in their car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fucking like, of course, if there's an explosion, the price is gonna go up.
But
know-
also, it's an algorithm. It's not that they're behaving. Well, this is what pisses me off about this. These
As
people,
if it's a human being
exactly.
named Uber.
They're saying shame on Uber as if somebody is there controlling the fucking prices. Bro, this is an algorithm that just sees the high demand.
Even worse, the bad people here aren't even, it's not even the algorithm or Uber. It's the people that are complaining. You know why? If you want to get out of a war zone situation, normally I would think like you, Mike, when we talk about Haiti, you're prepared to give everything.
Yeah.
I'll give you my house. I want to survive. These guys are like, you think I'm going to pay an extra $6?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay with the active shooter, sir.
It's true, eh?
So stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of retarded.
I'd be like, yeah, take my watch. Just get me to safety.
Yeah. But these were people who weren't there. These are people.
Oh, they're rushing to get there.
No, these were people that they saw the surge online. and
It's
they,
always those people.
It's always
that
those people.
complain.
Yeah, and they were fucking like, oh, shame on Uber. They're the first people to like trying to like, jump on a bandwagon or whatever the
The
fuck.
guy on the floor bleeding. He's like, oh, can somebody get me an Uber? Yeah, no problem. It's surge pricing. Fuck it, I'm just going to bleed out.
Yeah.
Just gonna
It's
bleed
so
out.
stupid.
I
Yeah.
won't give in.
No.
So dumb.
Or there were people saying stricter gun laws, but New York, the state of New York, has some of the strictest gun laws in all of the U.S.
But by the way, I've learned now. When I was young, I used to say the same thing because that's what I thought.
yeah,
Now, as an adult, I realize that is one of the lowest IQ arguments ever. That's like
Yeah.
saying, make stealing illegal so nobody can steal. The people stealing are doing so regardless of the law.
yeah, you know.
If someone wants to shoot you, believe me, they'll find a gun. Or they want to kill you, they can find a way to kill you. This is crazy behavior.
Yeah.
No.
You just say it's illegal. They won't do it anymore.
Yeah,
It's
but-
so stupid.
They would have, to change it for real, they would have had to do that 400 years ago.
Yeah, so there are no guns available.
Yeah. So there are like 3 guns.
Yeah. That's a different story.
Yeah.
But now there's guns. So
Yeah.
The key to this is fucking get everyone a gun. No, the key to this is fucking try to stop mental people from going crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck, I had something to say now and I forgot about the guns. It was something funny. But I completely forgot. I'm
Ah,
sorry.
shit.
I'm sorry for that.
That's
I
okay, it's
I got derailed talking about how stupid the law is. Oh, Dano. That's how I thought about it.
Oh.
So when I was young, my buddy Dano had kind of the same logic with signs. He would do stuff that wasn't specific, and then he would say, "There's no sign that says I can't do it." It's like, yeah, but if you wait for there to be a sign for there's no sign that says I can't piss on your door. Yeah, I know there's no sign, but you should know. There can't be a sign for everything. So when he was young in high school, I remember his excuse was there's no sign that says you can't. So it's the same logic with the guns.
Yeah.
Just
Did
make
I-
them illegal.
Did
They
I tell
are.
you the story about Sylvain Larocque, the
Yeah.
comic? His manager his old manager in France once. He was the funniest drunk but the most embarrassing drunk at the same time. And
It's a good combo.
we're in Europe, we're doing a show, and then there's a Quebec embassy over there. They want to have a party for us, so they invite us over. And then there are all these like big TV people from Europe that are there, and they're all talking to Sylvain. And his manager is drunk. Like his manager is fucking.
Oh, his
shit-faced.
manager. Usually it's the artist that.
Yeah. But
Oh, goddamn.
this guy was a train wreck though. And
Did you miss the first half of that story? Because
Yeah.
that's how he
Yeah.
started the show. And then a minute later, you're like, oh, his manager. When you said manager, I figured you weren't meaning
I
manager.
thought that was his name.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a stupid name. Unless he's a manager, then
Yeah.
it's the best name.
Yeah. Manager.
But so there's this TV person from France, like he's talking to Sylvain. He's like, I'd like you to do a show for us. Do we contact you directly, or do you have like an agent? And as he asks that, he sees his manager
Oh, no.
run by with a fire extinguisher
Okay.
up above his head, with like 3 security guards running after him, kind of like Benny Hill style. And there these little Frenchmen. And he's like, Francois is this fucking huge Quebecer, and they're trying to get the thing, and he's just running and laughing. And then Larocque goes, no, I don't have a manager.
Yeah.
Just book it directly.
I self-represent.
And then, like, about 10 minutes later, they finally fucking catch him, and they throw him out. And then Larocque is just giving him shit. And he's like, why did you do that? And Francois' logic, he was like,
Oh yeah.
It wasn't tied up.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not tied up. They fucking just left it there. And he's like, yeah, but who cares? It's a fucking fire extinguisher. But it's not tied up.
It's a free fire extinguisher. It's free roaming the wild streets. I'm not gonna fucking take it. That's the same logic.
Yeah.
But
He said a thing too once at the same fucking festival. I'm at a dinner with a bunch of people from Just for Laughs, and I never do like I'm an alcohol guy. Like I drink a lot, but I'm not a drug guy. And like now sometimes I'll smoke weed, but even then, even like when we were on Rogan, I didn't even smoke weed. And but in those
Good thing you didn't, because that hit the shit.
Yeah.
That hit me hard.
when I was in Europe though, I had never smoked weed yet in my life, and we're talking about drugs, and I'm like, I don't do any drugs. And La Roque's manager was a big Coke guy, and everyone knew he was a Coke guy. So
Diet or regular?
No, just a regular Coke. So when I'm talking, and they're like, nothing, no. I'm like, no weed, nothing. They're like, but Coke, and I'm like, no. If I don't smoke weed, who goes, I don't smoke weed because I don't like the effects. Well, Coke is fucking fine. Yeah. I'm like, no, I've never taken Coke. And they're like, you've never tried Coke? And I was like, I've never taken Coke. And then they're like, really? And then the manager goes, I've never taken Coke either. But he's fucking, his eyes are fucking round. He's fucking, and I'm like, and they're like, oh, okay.
So they thought you were lying.
So they thought, they were like, okay, yeah, we get it. Okay, Mike doesn't do Coke.
That
And I
guy
was like,
ruined you, because
"You
anything he
motherfucker."
said, he would make you look guilty. If
Yeah.
he just randomly said after,
Yeah.
I too have never raped a person, he'd be like, God damn it, they think I'm a rapist.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
That's funny though. He's
Yeah.
coked out of his mind.
Yeah.
I too have never done the white powder.
Yeah. But people like that, like him and your friend, are the reason why those weird signs exist. Like don't piss on doors or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's because
Yeah, I saw in Milan in 2007 they had a sign in the metros. You know when the doors close?
yeah,
I think it was a rabbit. It wasn't even a person. It was basically showing you don't put your dick in between so the doors close.
that's amazing.
So I remember thinking, how often are people putting their crotches in between so that your crotch gets stuck?
Yeah.
Like, why are people's dicks out? Why are people's Why
Yeah.
are you
Yeah.
going out hip first?
Yeah.
And how often is that happening that you're getting trapped?
Yeah, seriously. Like, yeah.
These Italians, bro, they walk dick first.
And you figure Italians wear like fucking little Speedo type underwear that their dick is smushed in right to the body.
yeah.
So you want to have your dick caught in the door.
Yeah,
If you're
it's,
wearing little Italian underwear.
it was the weirdest sign. Yeah, they're like, don't get caught. And it's not a hand. It's literally their
Yeah.
crotch.
Yeah.
Like those signs, you know how they have pretty much well, they don't even have them much anymore. But you know, remember the signs, no shoes, no shirt, no service?
Yeah.
Whenever I'd see those, I was like, is that like that much of a problem that we need a sign? I've never
Yeah.
been to a fucking restaurant going, why isn't anyone wearing a shirt?
Yeah.
Why am I the only one
Yeah.
wearing a goddamn shirt in
Yeah.
this shithole?
Where are your shoes?
Yeah.
And how do you not wear shoes in a city?
Yeah, seriously, that's
Just
disgusting.
syringes.
Yeah.
But I don't. This morning I wanted to pass by the pharmacy, but I had my dog with me too. So she was in her pouch in the chest, and I passed by Pharmaprix to get some medication. Drop her off my mom. She had sinuses. So I saw that there was a sign that says no dogs allowed in the pharmacy. But I was like, I'm not leaving my dog outside. Fuck that. So I went in. I bought everything I had. She's in her pouch, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
they
one
don't
told me.
care if,
No one
if
told
they're
me.
in a pouch. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it depends on the dog. It's a little doggy in the pouch. Yeah.
If somebody had said, I would have shut the fuck up.
Even if it was a big dog, if it's in a pouch, you're like, that guy is working hard to get his
Yeah.
cold medication. He's got
yeah.
a fucking Labrador.
in a kangaroo pouch.
There's a-
But she was in a cat, just looking around, seeing what could they have told me?
yeah.
Like, sir, you have to leave. Like, you don't want me to get the medication because you want me to leave the dog, a handicapped
Yeah.
dog. What? I'm gonna hang her off her pouch like she's being
Yeah,
bullied.
yeah, like
she's
a-
bullied in high school.
Like a purse.
yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
That's funny. Like a bully in high school.
She's from a locker working a hanger.
Yeah.
No, so I went and I bought it. No one says anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people just double take because they think it's a baby, and they're like, that's a disgusting baby.
So you have it just here?
She's in her pouch. It's like she has her pouch here, so her legs are hanging out, her paws, and she's just looking around. She's like, "What is
Okay.
going on down there, sir?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
So she's looking same direction as you.
yeah. Looks around. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're walking together. Yeah, I went to a Chinese place to get some smokes,
Big mistake.
and yeah, she actually not a fan. I've noticed my dog doesn't like Asians.
Really?
Yeah, fucking weird as shit.
She can sense it.
I don't know if she can sense it. Sense what?
that they, they're hungry, and that, they wanna, cook her and eat her, So
Interesting.
This racism is brought to you by Polysleep.
Polysleep.ca. Don't let these Asians eat your dogs. No, it's not. It's not widespread, but no, that's not why. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the way they move. I don't know what the fuck it is, but yeah, she's
It might just be like the first girl I went out with in high school. Her dog was afraid of black people. Like, not afraid of black people, but whenever he saw black people, he would freak the shit out because he was like a Quebec City dog. So everyone was white and French Canadian. So when he'd see like a black guy, he'd be
shit.
like, "What the fuck?"
You know what I also heard about the white dogs are afraid of black guys?
No. Your dog, your mom's dog, is racist. Your
is-
mom made him super racist.
That is because of my mother. That's
Yeah.
different. But in general,
it's the
dogs,
most racist dog you're ever gonna meet.
Yeah, that's true. As soon as there's a person with a skin tone that is slightly darker, bro, starts freaking out.
Loser.
Yeah.
Bro, you ever heard a dog drop an N-bomb?
Yeah,
Even like Indians.
Yeah.
Indians.
And but there are a lot of Indians.
I know.
In the neighborhood.
Hates
yeah.
uncomfortable.
Sometimes in the dark, even me, like, or in the summer, she'll get confused.
When he
at
gets
first.
a tan, so it's all
Yeah,
color
yeah,
related. But the
yeah,
thing
yeah.
is, I thought they can't even see color, but apparently they see color.
No, well, here's the thing: they can see shades. They can't see actual color. They so like.
When he gets a tan, she's like, who's this fat shadow?
But like, especially like black people, dogs in general don't like black people because if they're not used to them, because to them they're just like this weird silhouette walking, so it's scary to them because they see like in,
I don't know if that's true.
because they see in black and
It
white.
doesn't sound. I know
heard
black
about-
guys with dogs.
Because if they see in black and white,
Yes, but
you still see.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just instead of being.
But I mean from
gray,
but
it's
from
dark
far
gray.
away, from far
I
away.
feel like these are the theories of an imbecile.
Yeah.
Let's Google it. Why are dogs afraid of black people?
I don't think that
This
they're afraid of
sounds-
black people. I think
this-
it depends on you, your dog.
And this sounds like a story that someone goes, "Let me take the hood off. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
tell
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna tell you about dogs."
Yeah, I think it's you. If you're because
Dogs are also colorblind to red and green, so their range of vision is limited compared to humans. Dogs usually have superior low light sensitivity and peripheral
So they must
vision.
be really afraid of leprechauns.
Yes, if they're good in low light, then they could see black people.
It's difficult for them to recognize the facial expressions of a. They're saying black dog, but they could mean like a black person as well.
No, it doesn't.
No,
it
they're
doesn't
saying
at all.
black dog.
Yeah, they're saying black dog, which is
You
not a
think
black person.
the internet is racist and they're calling people dogs?
No, but they
Bro, the internet. I just googled it. It's talking about those black dogs. The dogs,
Yeah.
bro, the dogs.
because dogs.
DAWG.
No, because they rely a lot on our facial expressions. Dogs.
You're absurd.
I'm telling you.
No,
I
I'm
heard
not saying
about
they
this.
don't, but what you're saying is completely absurd. By your logic, black people can't have pets.
Maybe your
Yes.
logic works for like a black stroke victim that's
Yeah.
paralyzed.
No.
So he's like, "I like your dog."
Yeah.
No, they'll bark, but when they're further away because they can't tell, especially with
That's absurd because
but when
people
they
wear
come-
masks. Even when you wear a mask, your dog's not going to do that. It's how you
No,
react to people.
we've only worn masks in the past 2 years.
Your mom, for example, the way she reacts when black guys or brown guys are around her, that's
Yeah.
why the dog acts like that.
Because she's extra on top of it. So imagine the dog now already has the fear from far away because
Dogs do not have the fear
because
far
they
away.
can't see the facial
That's
expressions.
not true. That's not true.
I think it's
When-
true,
No,
bro.
when you're far
They
away, they
said
can't see
it.
your facial expression. No, they didn't. They're talking about dogs.
And you're not even on the internet. You're pointing at your notes.
Yeah.
That's your shit you've written
That's
down.
your diary.
Dear diary, black people scare my dog.
Bro, it's impossible because then black people couldn't have animals because all the animals would be
but
terrified.
eventually the animal might be afraid of them at first, but they'll
No!
But in good lighting, they can tell.
That's
This is a
so
person
stupid. This
as
sounds
well.
so stupid.
But I'm telling you,
So that
it's
means
because, it's
you
because they're
think-
colorblind.
You think if a black person buys a dog, for the first 8 months of that dog's life, the black person has to go, "Hello, dog." "Hello, dog. It's me."
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No,
It's so it's such a dumb theory.
no, it's
"Hey,
not.
dog. Do you want a cookie?"
It's such a dumb theory.
damn it.
Okay, for example, my dog
Yeah.
doesn't have any problem with black people. How do you
do you know?
explain that?
How do you know?
She's been around black people. Doesn't have a
And
fucking problem
plus,
with black
like,
people. And
when-
not only does she not have a problem, my dog has a reason to be scared of everyone. My dog was abused for 7 years. Doesn't have a fear of black people.
wouldn't she be afraid of you at night?
Yeah.
Because at night we're all
Yeah.
kind of black, right?
And she doesn't. She just sits there. She's like, I'm tired. It's
Fuck,
complete
bro,
nonsense.
this whole fucking bullshit article for nothing.
Yeah,
bro.
no, it's all bullshit. It's
all
all
bullshit.
It's always the owner.
Yeah, it's bro.
Yeah.
The animal doesn't know, bro.
Like I have a friend that she'd always yell at her dog because that's the type of person she is. Like she loved her dog, but she'd always like just fucking yell, and the dog was nervous as shit. And but the dog wasn't nervous because she was Asian. The dog was nervous because she's always yelling.
It didn't help that she was
Yeah.
Asian.
Okay, dogs do not see faces or colors the same way we do. To a dog, we're all just shadows, and our faces are far less distinctive to a
Yeah.
dog.
Okay, so
than
then what does
to
that do
us.
with black guys?
But
A
it's the
darker
same-
person of color appears as a darker shadow and can
That's
be
fine.
intimidating to a dog unfamiliar with those shadows. Fix with more positive
But that's like,
exposure to races,
yeah.
to
Like-
all races.
yeah, that's just racist people.
And that's like
No,
like
but
we.
I'm telling you, this is a legit
It's
thing.
It's
like
not.
this-
It's people like you are perpetuating this.
It's
Oh
like
my
a
God,
black
bro.
Labrador and a golden, like a
This
golden
is
lab.
this is a dog website, rover.com.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're just trying to explain away. They can't tell people stop being weird around your black neighbors. White people don't want to hear that shit. It's true.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The only reason why the dog is nervous is because the owner is like,
Yeah.
that's a black guy. Don't look nervous.
No, it could
Don't
it
look
could
nervous."
intensify. It could intensify the reaction
Bro,
of the
my
dogs
dog
always
was
feel it.
traumatized and
Yeah.
doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, dogs always feel how how the
No,
owner
100%. But yeah, so my mother's racist.
feels.
Oh,
Yeah.
but is that what you came to? We knew that from before.
No, but this is a reality as well. But if when you combine both, it's even worse.
Check that website, rover.com. Do a who is to see if your mom started a website.
Bro,
HoodedRover.com.
my mother just learned how to use this Facebook, bro. I don't think.
She's been using Facebook for a while. Yeah, the dogs, they're amazing. They're the greatest thing ever.
No, of course, but I'm just saying because we're already,
Except
especially
black
from
dogs.
far away, even in the dark. Because usually my dog will bark more at people when it's night out,
Yeah, obviously.
especially But why more at night? Because to them,
But you see, you're adding something extra. Forget
I
the night. The
understand.
fact that she does it in the middle of the day when she could see the person
yes, my dog specifically
is racist.
yes because
Yes.
of my
Yeah,
mother as
that's
well.
what we're
Because
getting.
she
Yeah.
fed.
That's what we're saying.
Yes, I get it, but I'm telling you, in general,
She-
dogs.
yeah,
are
she
racist.
fed the same things to that dog that she fed to you and your brother.
No, no.
Yeah.
Already darker skin colors are going to scare dogs if they're not accustomed to them.
But the only way they could be accustomed to them is if you stop being racist.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake, no.
No, dogs are scared of everything they're not accustomed to.
Yeah.
But your reaction, like my dog, if I'll bring her to the mall and shit, she should be losing her shit.
Yeah, well,
But I'm calm.
I understand.
I'm cool as a cucumber.
but if my mother wouldn't react that way, then eventually the dog would get accustomed. But because she could never get accustomed to, people who are of darker tone, darker persuasion, she can never grow accustomed to that, which in turn creates a
my
unintentionally
mom
racist
is cool with
dog.
dogs. She's not cool
know?
with dogs.
Is the dog's name Hitler?
No, Daisy.
Okay, you should have named it Hitler because it loves the wets. How is it? Is your dog less afraid of blondes than people with dark hair?
I don't know. I haven't
How does
paid
your
attention
dog
to
feel
that.
about tiny mustaches?
I don't know.
How's your brother doing? I forgot to ask you this.
Oh, he's good. He's
Yeah?
good. Yeah.
God damn, sir. You're a good and bad brother at the same time.
No,
What
I
happened
saved
with
his
the
ass.
brother?
A whole ordeal.
Should I talk about it?
Yeah, just don't mention your brother's name because people are going to spit on him when they see him.
It wasn't. I don't feel like talking about it.
It's just dumb.
I saved my brother from a beating. He did something stupid. Well, he didn't do something. His girlfriend did something stupid. And
But to the level of you break up with this girl.
Yeah,
after that,
exactly.
And he's
Okay.
not breaking up with her.
Yeah,
So,
so-
he's. I'm
so-
like,
Is
he's
she
asking
like
for it.
insanely hot?
no,
No. So the reason I guess is just I don't know. I don't really care.
she's a good-looking girl, but she's not like fucking 11 on 10.
She's not like I'll take a beating.
Yeah,
Okay,
hot.
yeah.
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 But even the hottest broads, I still wouldn't take a beating for these
Hold
hoes,
on.
bro.
Hold on a second. Who's the hottest broad you ever seen? How do you feel about Sarah McLachlan?
I don't know who that is.
All right. How do you feel about Elizabeth Hurley?
I don't know who that is.
Bedazzled.
Hannah Gatsby.
Sarah
Silverman.
Sarah McLachlan.
McLaughlin.
Yeah.
McLachlan.
Nah, I wouldn't take a beating.
Okay.
I wouldn't take a beating for any of the bros, bro. I'd be like.
What about?
But she is a very hot looking lady.
What about Harley Quinn?
She's more likely to give me a beating.
No, but her. I forgot her name. The actress. I keep forgetting her name.
Oh,
Margot Robbie. Would you take a beating for her? There you go.
Only if she's dressed like in the scene.
She'll be dressed however you want
in
her.
the Wolf of Wall Street, where
Whatever
she's
you
spreading
want.
her legs and
Whatever
she's
you
talking
want.
with that voice.
Whatever you want, but you have to take a beating. So you see what we're saying is it is possible, but that's not the situation at hand. That's not the reality we live in. He was coerced into doing something stupid by her. And when
not even apparently he was like, fuck it, just do whatever you want. Like he wasn't even coerced. It was like, take it and just fine, do it. Like he didn't want to deal with it.
Now you're making him sound dumber. He's guilty as well then.
Yeah. No, but so fuck, I don't know how to explain this without really giving away a lot of the details.
Well, you could give away the details. You don't give away names. You don't even know the names. You
no, I know. Yeah. So what happened was my mother found a card on the floor, a business card, okay? And
a credit card.
And she took it home and she cleaned it up and she's like, oh, I'm going to try and call the business or whatever, tell them I have the card.
She had her hero moment. She's like, I'm going to give this to them and I'm going to be a hero.
One thing about my mother, she does have that hero complex.
She's like, I'm going to save the day. They're probably scrambling. They're panicking. I'm coming home, baby.
So, but she's also a very honest woman. She will never lie, cheat. You know, she has even with all her faults.
Yeah, she thought this is a perfect moment. They're having a bad day. I'm gonna make it up to them. However,
she had to leave for work.
And this bitch saw the card.
Yeah.
So my brother goes home with his girlfriend. This was on a Sunday.
Well, he goes home with his 6. He brought his 6 home.
Yeah, he brought a 6 home. Yeah.
So, anyways, I told him already. He should dump her. Anyways, so they go home and she's like, "Oh, what's this?" She's like, "What's this credit card?" He's like, "I don't fucking know." So apparently they call my mom or whatever, and she explained what happened. So now the girlfriend's like, "Yo, let's take it. It's like free money type of shit, you know?"
Oh, right there, the fucking smack that
First of all, if that was my girlfriend, I would have told her you're walking home.
Yeah,
you're walking home and never call me again.
Free money? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Free money.
Because look, it's different to find like $100 on the floor.
That's free money.
That is free money.
You cannot find the owner
exactly
of that.
Because anybody could be the owner of that. But the credit card has a name.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you Kanish Patel? No. Then put the fucking card down.
Exactly. You know, or just the best thing to do when you find a credit card, drop it in the mailbox.
No, that's the worst thing to do.
That's what you do with a driver's license.
Address.
Yeah.
There's no address.
Oh, yeah, that's a driver's license.
So then the mailman will just say like 672381. I got to bring this to Lackady.
So the mailman's like, thank you.
Yeah.
Yo, honestly,
the mailman will be like, free money.
I take back
I
take back what I said. The best thing you can do with a credit card.
That's where you put the dog poop.
That is the best place for dog poop.
Ship it to someone else.
Oh god. The best thing that you can do if you find somebody else's credit card is you cut it up for them. You know, because they're going to report it.
Find them.
That is not the best thing.
The best thing would be you give them the card.
But if you can't find them,
so if I find your card,
and then we cut it up in front of you and go, hey man, you're welcome.
I know what's best for you.
No, but like if you can't find the person, so if you try to find the person, you can't find the person.
I know, but I don't know why you have to say that. Your mother was gonna try to find the
anyways,
people
whatever.
She got
it
back
doesn't
from
matter.
work.
We got derailed here, but anyways, so she went off to work and she's like, "Oh, card." So then they hang up with my mother and she's like, "Oh, free money." He's like, "No, are you fucking retarded?" Like he's telling her, like you're retarded. We shouldn't do this. This is bad.
I love how he said we shouldn't do this. A man would have been like, "Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Are you fucked?"
And plus, like that. Now that was your mom's card.
Yeah, it was. She was the owner in limbo, trying to give it back.
Yeah.
So now double mistake.
Because if that 6 finds that card and then just goes on a spending spree and what it does,
your mom's the one that brought it into your world.
Yeah.
So your mom's feeling guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
So what happened was after that is they went on a little spending spree, and I think he dropped her off home. And with
did the girl 6 buy makeup to become a 7 though?
What she did was she bought food.
So she didn't invest.
She became a 5.
She ordered. Hold on.
A Chevy 6, which is now a 5.
She ordered 6 cheeseburgers.
Hold on. She ordered food on top of it. So she had to leave her address and everything and her phone number.
You know she got caught.
What a dumb
That's how she got caught. That's how she got caught.
Dumb bitch. Oh,
that's how she got caught. The last order was, let me order food, give them everything.
So that happened. Now I'm unaware of this. I'm doing a podcast with this guy on Sunday, right? I'm unaware of all this shit. My mother calls me at around 7 p.m. and she tells me this. this, and this happened. Should I be concerned? So I started yelling at my mother. I go, you guys are fucking idiots. I have a family of retards. I go to her. Why you all...
Something that I've already claimed many, many times, and you always fight me on it.
Because only I'm allowed to call them retards.
Hold on. Now, while the public is watching,
yes,
was I correct?
You were correct. And because I brought it to the public eye, the public can call them retards as well. You know, fair is fair. So I'm yelling at her.
His house's new name is New Mongolia.
Go fuck yourself. So I yell at my mother. I go, you're all fucking idiots. How are you all getting into these dumb situations all the fucking time?
Was your mom eating the food too?
No.
Did she get home and go, how could you? This is delicious.
But I yelled at her for even picking it up. I was like, you always get yourself in the situations. I go to her. Because there was another situation that happened and I think I could talk about it too.
Yeah.
She found the man's child and then raised it.
Oh, God.
She'll get him back one day.
So then I like, look, I don't want to deal with this. Leave me the fuck alone. And we hang up. Okay? I get a call, bro, not even 2 hours later. It's as if I called it. My brother freaking out. He's like, yo, this, and this. I need help. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Come over right now. So he comes over. He explains to me the whole story. What happened was they called her and they threatened her because apparently she's an immigrant here and she could get deported, apparently.
His girlfriend?
Yeah, his girlfriend. She's not a citizen.
I thought his girlfriend was like a French girl.
No. She's Arabic. And she's not a citizen. So for even the slightest.
How did they find out that she's an illegal immigrant?
Because they have no, she's not illegal. She's a citizen. She's not a citizen. She's like a permanent resident type of shit.
No, permanent resident. That's fine. I don't think she's a permanent resident.
Or she's not yet, or she's in the process.
But how did they know that?
I think I don't know, bro.
She probably told them.
Yeah,
did you steal my credit card? I'm an illegal immigrant.
She was probably apologizing.
Please don't call the government.
So what happened was,
not allowed being here.
Because they called her and they threatened her or whatever, she got scared. She called my brother. She's like, I need help. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna handle this like a big boy. Calls them up. Apparently there were some other charges. Apparently they spent about $500. Okay, on the card. But now they're asking for $1,700.
Why?
Because
That's
apparently there's other charges that they were lying apparently.
Hold on, two possibilities.
Yes.
One, obviously now your brother's too dumb to lie, but
because they use it as pay pass, right?
Yeah. So one, either the girl lied and she spent more than what
she
we're
probably
saying.
spent more online.
One or two, these guys are silly and they keep losing their cards.
Yeah.
No.
That's probably what happened. Someone found that card, used it, and then they were like, "Oh, this is shit," and threw it out. And your mom was like, "I'm gonna be a hero."
No, because the more
ruin their life.
Because the more expensive purchases were after the.
So the only
the
only possibility
that
is
means that girl is
lying, or
Yes.
that either that girl's lying or they miscalculated.
She's
something.
gonna be sent back to her country in a beautiful coat.
Yeah.
She's gonna be wearing mink on that boat.
I am so mad right now. You're saying the story, and I'm putting myself in their shoes. I'm getting fucking
So
furious.
all this happened. So apparently I go, look, I don't know what the fuck is real. I go, you're gonna shut the fuck up. You're gonna come with me. So I grab a few stuff from home that could, help me out in a tight situation.
KY jelly,
dildo,
a giant dildo, like in.
So he went and said the money that we spent, we're gonna pay it back. That's what he said.
So,
the money that they spent, they were gonna pay it back, right?
Yeah, but they were asking for the 1,700, not the 500. But my brother doesn't know where the 1,700 came out from. He's like, yo, I just know about 500. So what they told him, like, you're fucking lying to us. We're gonna fucking fuck you up. Give us our money. There's that. So now my brother.
I get the anger. I understand their anger.
So now my brother freaks out and he calls me up.
Were they being gangster like? Because the way
Not
you're
even.
describing it, it's like
Well,
I'm gonna
how he
fuck
talks.
you
No.
up.
That's just the way I talk. But they were also like very aggressive on the
They were
phone with
saying,
them.
hello,
Legal. Yeah.
you have stolen our... Oh, we're just going to let you know we're going to break your legs.
Yeah.
Please meet us at 9 p.m.
I know where.
Well,
your
they
kids
didn't
live.
tell him actually. Sorry, they didn't threaten him, but they were very aggressive on the phone. So my
I
brother's
would
like-
be too.
So my brother's like, oh, fuck, what the fuck do I do? So he calls me up. So I'm like, shut the fuck up, come over right now. So he comes over. I tell me the whole fucking
I
story.
like that
Okay.
Poseidon took the side of reason. He wasn't like,
Yeah.
my brother's right. He's like, no, you robbed them. You're an idiot.
Yeah, because I put myself in their shoes.
Yeah.
I would have reacted the
Yeah.
same.
Exactly.
I probably worse than them if we're
You
being
weren't
honest.
like, come over and bring the card.
So what happened? My brother
Daddy needs a new pair of Adidas.
because my brother's an idiot. He asked them to meet them at the same place where he was going to pull money out of. So I'm like, you don't do that. That's,
you can
that's
get robbed.
That's a terrible mistake, you fucking idiot. So it's like, what do we do now? They're
Your brother
waiting
not
there.
known for his smarts.
Yes. So what I do is, okay, we're going to go to the other
He's
ATM.
what we call street dumb.
Yeah. street stupid.
He's street stupid. Yeah, he's street dumb. I love it.
So then finally I'm like, look, we're gonna drive up to the other ATM. So we go to the other ATM. Finally I pull out money because his wasn't working or whatever the fuck. We drive up. I'm like, you're gonna park like this, like how they're parked. You're gonna park about 8 cars away. You're gonna stay in the fucking car. You're not gonna fucking move. He starts arguing with me. Oh, but what if you get jumped? Or shut the fuck up. You're gonna do exactly as I fucking say.
If I get jumped, we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna blow our way out of this.
Why you always gotta go gay, bro? Why you always gotta go
You're
sus?
the one that goes gay.
yeah.
He just talks about it.
Hey, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
That's not true.
That's what happens, bro. You
not
don't
true.
mess with the.
No. You're
This is the
putting
mega powers.
you're putting words in my mouth, bro.
Yeah, I'm putting dicks.
Oh, come on, you're gonna say that?
For
Fuck.
once, it's words.
You don't mess with the mega powers.
Don't put words where dicks go.
This is a semen receptor.
So anyway, so we pull up. I go, you're not gonna fucking move from here. He goes, what if you get hurt? I go, shut
We
the
don't
fuck
care about
up.
that. You're putting too much emphasis on shit that doesn't matter. You went
Yeah.
to speak to them.
Yeah, so I show up.
Did you explain who you were?
Yeah. I told him I'm
What
his older
did you
brother.
say?
I told him,
Okay.
look, I'm
So
his.
they knew that you weren't part of this.
Exactly. They
So-
they saw me right away. As soon as they saw me.
But by saying I'm the older brother, doesn't that make your little brother look like he's 7 years old?
Yeah.
Like,
What? Why?
how old is your brother? He's
23.
What kind of 23-year-old goes, I brought my big brother to help me?
But
that
anyway,
is weird.
yeah, it's weird. Anyway, because he doesn't know how to handle these situations apparently. So and I go. I walk.
He too was gonna try to suck his way out
First
of
of all, they pulled up to with like a crazy G-Wagon, like a G63.
it. Like a
AMG.
soccer mom.
No, but one of the crazy ones, like the one that's worth like $400,000.
Soccer moms have those, no?
Yeah, they do. But the reason why a lot of soccer moms have them is the husbands buy them, especially wealthy husbands, because they become
So
because of the weight of the car, they become
So the
instant
people
tax
that you
write-offs.
met, the people that you met, their
Yeah.
husbands are well off. That's good to know.
So anyways, I walk up to them and I'm like, yo, what's up? There's that. So I explain.
Did you explain that it's not you? They just attack him.
No. But they realized right away.
Listen.
They even told me, they're like,
I'm retarded. I'm not that retarded.
and then finally what happened?
Was it ladies that you met?
No.
or-
It was 3 gentlemen. It was two,
Oh, I was under the impression it would be ladies.
No,
I
it was-
was
it was-
sure it was soccer moms.
Yeah.
No. There was 2 guys.
Was there a brunch involved?
No. It was.
Look, we're
Oh,
gonna
God
sit
damn it.
down, have a couple mimosas.
We're gonna talk things out.
It was.
We're gonna get a mani-pedi.
Yeah.
It was 2 dudes in the front and 1 guy in the back, and the other guy.
That's you were able to take all of that.
What?
2 in the front is the most impressive.
Yeah.
Because
Because usually two in
go
the-
fuck
You got a
yourself.
big mouth.
Oh, that's disgusting. So one of them gets out of the car. He gets out of the SUV, and he's just standing right behind me.
He wanted to check out the merchandise.
Yeah. Did he kick the tires?
No, he
type
was
of
waiting
thing?
to see if anything happened. He was probably gonna fuck me up. He probably
Yeah.
had a concealed weapon or whatever the fuck, you know?
Did he look like that type of guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He looked like that type of guy, and he was off country. Like
He
you
was
could
off country.
Like you,
Off country.
No,
Like he had a cowboy hat, but it was tilted.
no, but you could tell like
Like Kevin Costner
he
style?
didn't speak a word of
like-
English, and he didn't have like he's one of those guys
Okay,
that.
they don't make fun of rednecks like that. They are speaking
fuck's
English.
sake.
It's an accent. I mean, how country was he? Did he
Anyways.
say yeehaw?
So at first, those guys were a little
Did
bit
he
nervous
go,
talking to
ooh,
me.
doggy?
Off country, huh?
Oh, you guys won't let me
country.
fucking finish.
Well, we want to know what off country means.
So did Billy Ray Cyrus get his money stolen?
Yeah.
So what happened was, at first they were a little bit nervous, but as soon as
I've never
Well,
heard
yeah,
that.
yeah. You're a giant man, and they were just robbed, and they're like, what is
Yeah.
it?
I want to come back to the expression off country though.
like, so he was not.
Like, do you mean like country, like campagne or
No,
like,
no. I mean, like he's not from this
like
country.
an immigrant.
Yeah, but there's some. So especially like people who. I don't know how to say this in the right way. Gangs.
Try English.
Okay. Let's say
would he scare your dog?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
No,
So
but
he was a black
a
gentleman.
lot of no, they were brown. But a lot of times,
What kind of brown? Brown is pretty general. Are we talking Indian or Mexican?
Indian.
All right.
Okay.
So
Indian gang. I've never met an Indian and thought that guy probably has a gun. They don't give off the vibe of like
No,
a
if you
monster.
Indian gangsters are kind of cooler. Like gangsters, not like the rapper ones, but the ones that play like the successful gangsters, they're pretty cool about it. They prefer
exactly.
They prefer to have success.
Yeah,
They're
there you
cool.
go. There you go.
They're very likable.
But
They're
I
cool
could tell.
dudes.
But a lot of these gangs, what they have is they have certain people who aren't from this country. So even if they murder somebody, they get exported.
They're like the Amish.
They get exported.
They just get
English.
back. They just get sent back to their country. So they have a lot of
Okay.
people like that who, like, if they stab them, if they need to stab somebody, they use this person.
Now that is street smart.
Yeah, that's true.
They they'll never get their hands
You
dirty
don't
because they'll
get
lose.
stabbed
Well,
by a local.
Yeah. So and on top of this person, once he's exported, he can be brought in with different papers.
Stop saying exported. Extradited.
Extradited. Sorry.
I like exported. We treat them like objects.
No, but you know what I mean. So once he gets kicked out of the country, he can
Yeah.
be brought in under new aliases and
Then
whatever.
you import them back.
So
in.
it's very street. So what they do is incredibly intelligent, very
Yeah,
street
yeah,
smart.
yeah.
You know, they
Very
never get
street
their hands dirty, basically.
No.
Until they deal with you.
Yeah.
Until they
They're
stab
like, oh,
someone.
what is that?
Oh. So then finally, after talking to them for like about 10 minutes,
Oh, you explained the whole story.
I explained the whole story.
You're like, listen, my mother married an imbecile.
It's true. So then what happened after I calmed them down, they speak to the guy in Pakistani, Indian, whatever, like some kind of brown language. And
Were you this respectful with them?
more.
Okay.
hey, buddy. Hey, because he understands you.
Hey,
can
Brownie.
Can you brown it up for him just so he gets what I'm saying? He's
No,
looking
but
at-
look, it's a comedy podcast as well, too,
he's
bro. If
looking
I'm
at
not
me-
a
he's
little
looking
bit.
at me funny. I don't think he gets it. This was a misunderstanding. This is what people in the streets call a Curb Your Enthusiasm type of
So
moment.
after I calmed them down, they spoke to the guy in like Indian or whatever, like get back in the car. So then like the guy starts speaking like aggressively behind me.
In Indian, he said, the fat man's not a problem.
So then I looked. So then I looked back and they're like, nah. I'm like, yo, should I be worried? And they're like, nah, he's good. So like, he gets back in the car and then they calm down. I had to explain to them the whole story. I gave them the $500. I'm like, yo, I don't know about the $1,700. I'll be honest, this and that. But I got 500. I got the receipts. I got the shit that they spent on. I honestly don't know about the rest. I don't know where that came from. Either they're like either he's lying or the girl's lying. I'm like, I honestly don't know. I came to help out my brother, you know. So I was like very straightforward with them and shit. And they're like, okay,
I'm pretty sure that bitch is lying.
yeah. Me too. But anyways, so then they saw it was cool. They're like, you know what? We appreciate the way you came and spoke to us, like respectfully. Because apparently they didn't like my brother's attitude either on the phone.
Yeah, your
or
brother's
whatever.
an idiot.
Or like the girl had attitude or some shit.
Fuck you, so what if I robbed you?
Yeah.
When you get caught stealing,
Yeah.
that's the worst time to be like, what are you going to do about it?
But apparently, I spoke to my brother after, and apparently he was just like, I wasn't aggressive with him. I was like, what are you talking about the 17? I don't know about any 1700s. So they took it as attitude, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
You know, I guess my brother wasn't actually aware. So they took that as disrespectful.
So your brother was unknowingly being annoying.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Interesting how that runs in the family.
Anyways, so I spoke to them like, we appreciate the way you came and spoke to us. We appreciate you bringing the receipts, the money, everything. I told them the card is cut up. Because my mother panicked and she cut it up.
Okay.
So and then
Did you bring him the card that was cut up?
No, I just brought them the receipts and $500 in cash. I go, here you go, guys.
So you figured he'd be like, look, the guy that stole from me said it's cut up. It's cut up.
But it wasn't the guy. It was me, you know. So I spoke to them. They felt
Okay, yeah, but
they felt comfortable. I guess I put them at ease. They felt
I
comfortable.
guess they
after.
called and like
They canceled the
canceled
card,
Probably too, yeah.
Yeah.
So and then they told me, they're like, your brother is very lucky that you showed up.
Or else you would have beat the shit out of him.
Otherwise, we would have beat the shit out of him, and we would have pressed charges. We would have brought him to court and everything. So I was like, oh
They
shit.
would have ruined that kid's
No.
life.
Yeah.
So then I go home. We go home, and I smack my brother in the face. I'm like, don't fucking do dumb shit like this again, you fucking idiot.
They were respectful.
Yeah. They were very no. You could tell.
These were men of class
No, no,
and business.
of
And
course
this
of
guy's
honor.
talking shit.
No, I'm not talking shit about them.
You're
Well,
talking about their color and
Yeah,
their
you mentioned
country.
yeah.
Oh, but bro,
They're talking some Pakistani Indian
Yeah.
language.
Two very different countries.
They're off country.
well, I don't know because I don't know their dialects and shit. I don't know the language. I can't differentiate language.
I would've
languages. Oh, bro, you don't ask. I
What
don't
did,
know.
what did this guy just fucking say?
Anyways,
He gets aggressive for no
so I was
reason.
very respectful to them,
What did he say?
and
Well, I'll be respectful. I'll be respectful.
so
And they're just looking at each other confused like, you're not though. Yeah.
so they
Not at all.
they appreciated that I was respectful to them and
Yeah,
everything.
people like
Yeah.
straight upness.
Yeah.
And I saved my brother's ass.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. That's the dynamic of the weekend.
Yep. So all my relaxation I had actually when I went away.
But he's still with his girl.
yeah.
Your brother. He's gonna get himself.
I told him, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. He's like, oh, I love her.
How long's he
Wait,
been
what did he
with
say?
I
What
love
did
her.
he say? No, don't embarrass him like that.
her? How long's he been with her?
3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did he find her?
I don't know. School, I think.
So she's allowed to go to school at least.
Yeah, she's an immigrant, but she doesn't have her full citizenship and shit yet.
She's still off country.
Yeah. You wanna? How seriously would you like your brother to break up with her? Like, how serious are you about that?
Very serious.
I'll call the government, bro. I got your back.
Let's call what's the Canadian equivalent of ICE, bro?
I'm calling ICE, bro. I'm calling Canada ICE. It's done. I'm gonna say, yeah, she's part of a local terror cell.
Yeah.
So
She's terrorizing local Indian businessmen.
so anyway, so yeah, when I came back, so I had to handle that for my brother because he didn't know how to handle it.
Yeah. Well, when you slapped her,
I slapped him.
You didn't slap her.
No.
You don't find that a little weird?
You punched her?
No, I
punch her?
spoke to her on the phone and I was very aggressive. She understood. She was, first of all, this whole time she was like shitting bricks. She was like, oh my God, like freaking out and shit, apparently. So
Interesting.
yeah, she was afraid of them. She was afraid of me also, what I might do.
Yeah, which is normal.
So yeah, she was afraid of getting dumped as well.
I mean, you are in the family now, you're the main court jester. So she doesn't know where you're going to go.
What do you mean?
Like, you're the court jester of the family. So
What does
she
that
doesn't
mean?
she doesn't know
That
what
means
decision you're going to make.
you're like the court jester.
Yeah, like your dad's not there.
Yeah.
So you're the court jester of that family.
Wouldn't that be like the El Jefe?
No.
Are you guys Mexican?
No, like the boss of the house.
No,
you
the
live
court
there?
jester.
Yeah, you're the court jester.
Court jester.
Yeah, you're not physically in the house.
Ah. But a
you-
court jester is kind of like he's kind of like a clown, no?
I wouldn't
He's
say
not.
that.
He's not that level yet.
Yeah.
No. Court jester is the one
He's
that
not
entertains.
a clown.
Hold on, the
He's
court
not
jester is
a
the one that
clown.
entertains the king.
He's more of a buffoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he entertains the king.
You're the local buffoon of the, so
Yeah.
she knows that you could go either way. She's like, this
Wait,
guy
what?
could punch me in the face. It's true. Or he could negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't know.
Either or, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, and I was stressed.
But if you want, we'll get her deported like this.
Nah, there's no need. It just
It's already done.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Yeah, it is crazy. I was very actually that I had a headache that night.
Oh yeah, that's what, because it was around midnight. And I texted him because he has my credit card by coincidence. And I'm like, yo, give me my expiration date on my credit card. And he's like, can I call you for a minute? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought it was dying. Like, who says, like, it's a weird message to send a man.
Well, I wrote, can I call you for 2 minutes, bro? Because it was late. I was considerate.
It was just weird. Either
I
you
was
call
being
or you
considerate.
don't. Don't send me that like a lady.
Bro, last
did
last time I called, bro, you fucking cussed me out.
Because you called me.
Yeah, well, so that's why this time I asked, bro.
But whether you ask or not, if I have to talk to you on the phone, I'm going to be upset.
Did you? So you went to meet these Indian gangsters?
Yeah.
At 3 a.m.
Well, no. This was
Before he called
before
me.
this happened.
I didn't know. He told me
But
this.
at 11:30 at night.
This happened at 11:30.
God damn! Never
Yeah.
meet people you don't know in the middle of the night.
Especially when you can't
To
see them
give
properly
money.
like you
Yeah.
said with your dog.
No, but I can see that properly.
I don't know, that's not what I
The
heard.
dog can't. The dogs can't.
Yeah, so when he called me, I said, so we're going to go handle this now. And he's like, oh, I already did. And I go, why'd you go alone? Like, normally you would call me
Yeah.
before. Because you
and
so you
do
could
it in the day.
do it in the day, but call me before so you have some extra help in case
Well, no,
because
because they were gonna press charges right off the bat.
The best
like,
is what he
if they
said.
didn't, if nobody showed up to give them their money, they would have pressed charges. And my brother's name would have been ruined, and the laws changed on stuff like that because that's fraud, right? The laws changed.
theft and fraud.
And now, in Quebec, because Quebec used to be the capital of fraud.
Represent.
It was the capital of New France.
Yeah.
No,
Not
I'm
fraud.
I'm speaking in terms
Was
of like
fraud a country?
No, fraud. Oh, you're talking about the German?
no,
I
I'm
thought we were talking about credit cards. I'm sorry.
motherfuckers.
No, this
I'm
was
talking
New
about-
France's capital.
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about fraud, like in the sense like it used to be the capital.
It was
here.
actually the capital once of what we know now as Canada, like the country that
Yeah.
was united. Yeah.
yeah, but
What's that called? It was fraud.
Fraud.
yeah, fraud.
Okay.
Interesting. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
So because it was so big at the time, they changed
huge.
some laws around, and now even if the judge wants to be a prick, for even the slightest like a misdemeanor or like a first time offense, they can throw you in prison for like up to 10 years apparently. So
Well, this doesn't seem like a situation that they'd be thrown in prison.
they
The girl would probably get deported.
yeah, there you go. But they could fuck over my brother's name, even if he doesn't go to prison. He will still
Wait,
get,
your brother has the same last name as you, know?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
his name was
It's already fucked.
His name was fucked when his head started coming out of the pussy.
Bro, he's been fucked since Jump Street, bro.
I will fix the name.
You're gonna fix the name. You're bringing it back, baby boy. I got this, guys.
I'll bring honor back to the family name.
Was there once honor?
Never.
Was there, I thought maybe your dad was like a nunchuck specialist.
Well,
back in the
actually,
old
I don't
country.
know, but I know that the dishonor started with my grandfather.
Oh, what did he do that was dishonorable?
He hid during World War II.
What did he hide?
He hid. He didn't fight. He didn't go off to battle like everyone else did.
Where did he hide?
I don't know.
So he hid from the Nazis.
Yeah, like he didn't battle like every other man went to fight and died. He was like
So anybody who hides from the Nazis is a coward in your eyes.
hold on. Don't
'Cause
you
look,
dare
all I'm gonna
play
say
this
is,
game
bro,
with
bro,
me. Don't you
you
dare
heard it here
play
first.
this
He's
game.
calling
Poseidon
Anne Frank a
is
pussy.
just talking shit about Anne Frank on this podcast.
There's a whole town.
Anti-Semite.
There's a whole town near Quebec City called Joly. That it's just it was founded by during World War II men from Quebec City that fled to that made a little town so that they wouldn't have to join the army.
Oh, so it's a pussy town.
And it's all like all of the houses look like little sheds. Like they're just like little cabanons. They're all like 8 feet by 8 feet.
Just
Oh,
dudes went to
goddamn.
jerk each other off instead of fighting the Germans.
Dudes were like, fuck that. I'm not going to go die for some war.
I'll tell you why I get them a bit, not the running away, but I get them a bit because it wasn't their war.
Yeah,
that I
But
understand.
his grandfather is a pussy.
My grandfather, our country was being invaded.
Yeah.
you
He didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Like in that situation, you could, death is better in my
Yeah.
opinion
Yeah.
than.
But even then, like even in the 30s, like or 40s in Canada, the honor used to be super important.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to be the dude that was like, even if I had flat feet or I'm diabetic, so
Where's
they
Mike?
couldn't have
In the
sent me.
shed.
I wouldn't have been. I would have been like, fuck it. I'm gonna tell him I'm not diabetic.
Yeah.
I'd rather die than look like a
100%.
pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
In those
Death
days.
before dishonor.
Yeah.
100%.
Now-
Same here.
Now looking like a pussy, no one cares anymore.
Yeah. Well, he would. Well, because now there's atomic bombs and shit.
By the way, if you ever find out what business those gentlemen have, I would like to go and support it because they, unlike your brother, acted like human beings and not animals.
I already offered them. I told them, yo, if you guys want me to hook it up, I can support your business or whatever.
yeah,
you
we'll
know?
give them some ads or
But
something. Yeah.
they have their businesses aren't. They're not in the public eye. Like they don't rely on public. It's like B2B.
Aliens?
No. It's like B2B. Like they're an import and export.
Okay.
So
I can't help
we
them.
can't really
So
help them.
import.
These import stuff.
They import and they export stuff.
Okay.
And they're imports.
Well, they're immigrants.
Well,
No,
they
they're
were-
not. They're not immigrants. Their parents are immigrants, and they started that. Anyways,
Like
they,
us.
they were good dudes. They're good dudes, basically. Anyways,
That's what I'm
so
saying.
we got
So
along.
how do we
Yeah,
give back to these good dudes?
Well, I offered them. They're like, nah, we're cool. Let's
thing
keep
is-
it.
If you want to give back to me, please do one thing for me. Make sure I never see you or your retard family again. Poseidon's like, I got you, kid.
No, they
Another
respected
thing,
me. They were
but
yeah.
Please
Nah, yeah.
stop using the term off country. I was born here. My parents were born
they
here.
weren't off country. The guy they had in the car was.
I'm Irish.
How did you know that he was off country?
I could tell. You can tell, bro. Come on. I
the
grew
way
up
you're
in
saying
Park.
that-
I was born and raised in Park Extension, bro.
Odor? Is it odor?
No.
Because anybody, I'll give you an example.
'Cause that seems
Because you're just
racist,
born
I can
somewhere. Yeah. How
tell.
do you know by looking at someone? Was he dressed like a?
No,
Was he
well,
wearing a
because
Hawaiian shirt?
Well, no, I was
Was he
born
like,
in.
look at me? I got
No.
look at this. King of the castle.
Yeah. I got the tuka.
I don't know. You could just tell. I was born and raised in Park Extension, so I could tell when.
You can tell who was born here, who wasn't.
Yeah, it's like Greeks. You could tell. Like we could tell which Greeks are born here and which Greeks aren't.
Yeah, but they have to speak.
Not really. You can even
Yeah.
tell from the way they compose themselves. You could tell. Especially like you could tell a Val Greek from a Montreal
Yeah, but
Greek.
they have to speak.
Not really.
Yes, really. What you're saying is absurd.
No, even in the walk, you could tell. You could tell in the walk
no,
too.
you
Yeah.
can't.
You can tell if someone is
Some of them, yeah.
This is a
immigrant
dumb guy
by the
making
way
a
they
dumb guy
walk.
argument.
No.
Bro, that
They
guy
should-
walks like a refugee. Somebody check his papers.
Why don't the
How do you know he's a refugee? He's walking and crying.
They should hire you.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't even need to show passports anymore. Just have you watch people walk. That guy fucking
Yeah, illegal.
illegal.
Because I could be wrong.
As an export.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Guaranteed
computer.
export. That's a domestic terror right there. Yeah.
He walks like a terrorist.
Yeah. How do you know? He's holding a bomb. So perceptive.
So yeah, anyways, that happened, and but no, they were cool dudes. Big shout out to them. They were super respectful, super nice. They could have.
Shout out
Big
to them.
shout out to them. This next song goes to the brown guys that could have beaten up my brother. Shout out.
A little part of me kind of wishes they would have, because he needed a lesson.
Yeah, and because if I was in their shoes, I know how I react.
Smack them around.
If you were in those shoes, the off-country guy in the pointy leather shoes, that's what you're saying? Very pointy, a little shiny.
Did you ask them when you saw the car? You're like, nice car. Where'd you ditch the camels? Did you ask stuff like that?
No, I didn't.
Does anyone have a horse?
Oh god damn it! No, but the car was dope. It was the new G wagon.
I don't know what any of that.
It was
means.
the redesign, so it had all the ambient lighting inside. It was wild, bro.
So they were having a great day, and then his family ruined it.
Yeah.
They were just cruising, having a good time.
Yeah.
Like it's the weekend. Like, wait, what are these charges?
yeah, basically.
And the final order was at an Indian restaurant.
Yeah, and
adding insult to
they knew it was that last one that threw them off too, that tipped them off, because they explained to me, they're like, yo, we just use this for gas. So they knew right away from that last transaction that.
So the rest of the money was spent on gas?
No, but it was spent at like Canadian Tire.
It was just at gas stations.
So wait, your brother and his girlfriend decided to go on a spending spree in Canadian Tire?
Yeah, Canadian Tire, food.
Was Dollarama
closed?
closed?
They bought cigarettes. They bought cigarettes for my mother.
They're all, for an off-country girl, bro, she went white trash quick.
Yeah, heavy, bro. Yeah.
You have endless funds. Oh my God, Canadian Tire. I'm gonna get a new hose. What the fuck's going on, bro? What is happening? They're all, bro. Maybe that's why he fell in love with her.
Yeah.
He's like, we're missing the same chromosomes. That's insane.
Yeah, she's a very dumb girl. Yeah, I was very upset. I think that's why I had such a big headache. I was so pissed off Sunday.
If people want to fight their headaches, this is what I recommend. I recommend, if they're in Montreal, they buy tickets right now, because July 22nd, live at the Bell Center, Mike Ward, Sous Écoute. You already saw the English version of Sous Écoute with Andrew Schultz last week. Great stuff, Sous Écoute. Sous Écoute in French, happening live at the Bell Center, July 22nd, part of this year's comedy festival.
Exactly.
Already over 18,000.
18,000 tickets. If you don't have a credit card, find an off-country gentleman, steal his card, and buy tickets.
Forget the Maybach. We're going way back. We're bringing the heat this summer. July 22nd, Mike Ward will be having the biggest live podcast in history in front of just about 20,000 people. Get your tickets now. Centrebrag.com. Links are in the description. Follow Poseidon online. The Poseidon 69, Twitter and Instagram. More life hacks coming from him. He'll tell you how to use other people's credit cards. PantelisComedy.com for all of my stuff. Stop stealing, stop robbing people. Patreon.com/Pantelis. New content every day. And his podcast, In Bed with Poseidon, as of next week, will officially be launching some videos on my on my channel on YouTube. So you could check out what him and his buffooneries friends are up to. That's it. Thank you guys, and go fuck yourself.